fun and happy times. Titsy Bird, Haven the Raven, and welcome back to Code Vein Jack Only. We're going to be doing the Ridge of Frozen Souls today. Surprised Jack kept quiet that long, actually.
It's snowing as hard as ever outside. Watch out for surprises.
There's the voice lines.
Thorn of Judgment? It's a cliff. Don't lose your footing. Try not to slip.
I don't know what it is about this specific stretch, but there is always so much in the way of, oh dear. Companion dialogue here. Alright, here's where Jack's damage is starting to fall off a bit.
Be sure you don't slip.
Or, well, not fall off, because he does roughly the same. I am not tangling with the Black Yeti. Here we go. I'm just gonna put it out there right now. I am not about to be tangling with the Black Yeti. Negan, hello. How are you today? Where is this? There's a shiny. Whee. That is not what I meant to do, but I'll take it, I guess. Because it means I can open the door. Collect this. Go down. Mine. Well, that was a disaster. So we're gonna go rest and try that a second time. Sorry, Jack. Perhaps I should skip that section in the future. Because while it is actually a really nice section, it also is very easy to get cornered there if you're just running through. Or, well, to get your partner cornered there if you're just running through. Which is not nice. Is there treasure over here? No. Good riddance. Give me the hedgehog. And we leave. That up there, I believe, is just a vestige, so I shouldn't have to worry about it. Or, well, I can worry about it after I get the missile. Whee! Nice try. Ah! And off we go. Yeah, this is just a vestige. Normally, I'd go down that other path, but that other path is literally a dead end aside from a vestige, which I can't even use. Anyway, Negan, hey, I said how you doing? Am I being ignored? Or do you just not want to share? It is astonishing. Oh, you forgot. Well, okay. I suppose that is, technically possible.
Don't get too far ahead.
Yeah, I'm just trying to... Give me that. I'll be grabbing this. I'm dead. Oh, never mind. We're gonna do that. Ooh, demon souls.
Not bad.
Did the...
Something useful?
I think the Black Yeti went off the side of the map. How are you liking demon souls? We have to skip this cutscene. Let me skip it. Okay, that's not fair. I couldn't dodge that. Torture? What do you mean? Alright, because once again, I'm not doing...
That's a good idea.
I'm skipping the vestiges. I can literally just kind of run through here.
That was weak.
How is Demon Souls torture? Okay, that's more loot than I'm comfortable missing. Won't let me do that, so I'm not going to bother. But this I will collect. Didn't you beat Elden Ring, Negan? Demon Souls is generally a lot easier than Elden Ring is. Okay, so now we have a slight issue. In the black bastard up here. I'm kind of just gonna have to hope I can outrun him. I do not like the boreal brutes. They are sufficiently threatening. They are definitely a lot more threatening than your average Yeti. Which, welcome in, bats. Welcome in. How are you today? Yeah, I would like to think that I have this, considering that in skipping the vast majority of everything along the path, I managed to get here in, like, less than 10 minutes. I am going to double back for the cheese,
Got ourselves
though.
a shortcut. You're ready. It's time.
I passed the cheese! There we go. I'll go grab the... Since I'm down here, I'll go grab the treasure chest, too. I believe it's over here.
That looks interesting.
Haha! This is mine now, too. Oh, that's fair, that's fair. And with that, I can just leave it be. There is something over
Wait
here.
right there. That's an odd place.
I hope it's not, or your work isn't too tedious today. Jack? Jack, we're going in here. I have beaten Demon Souls. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I'm probably going to be hitting Crown of Sands today. Considering where I am at the moment.
Let me.
Jack. Oh boy. This is going to be a long fight. Okay, if you can, go and get Firestorm. Oh yeah, I'd imagine. I'm kind of curious now that you say that though, Bats. What is the craziest thing you've had to schedule? You don't have to go into well, I wouldn't ask you to go into details. But well, if you're doing a Negan, if you're doing a if you're doing a mage build anyway, you should already have a high mana. Come on, Jack. Unless, of course, you're doing a face build, in which case, why? Why are you doing a face build in Demon Souls? Nice try, Nicola. Oh my. Nice try, you little... Oh my! Why are you able to stop that close? No. We don't do that here. I'll read that in a second. I'm trying not to get hit. Mission failed. Nice try. Come on, Nicola. Just sit still and let Jack pummel you. Okay. Oh boy. Nicola.
Very nice.
Nicola, stop chasing me! I have done literally nothing to you! This is what I mean by random aggro.
Hope you're ready.
He just randomly decides that he's gonna hit me sometimes, or attack me sometimes. Which is why I kind of have to stay on the defensive. Oh my. Thought I was out of range. Nicola! I'll give Jack credit for dodging as much as he has been. I've only actually seen him use like 2 regens. Oh my. Come on. Actually, now that I think about it, I should have done the frost shield. I'm dumb. Nicola. Why are you so tanky, Nicola? Thank you, Jack. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yep. I've seen that attitude from my own family. Yes.
When is Mia going to wake up?
Maybe not quite to the extent of concussion and car crash, but, yeah. Pretty sure that's just an America thing.
Thanks.
Yikes. Yeah, that sounds stressful. Although, at the same time, there are certain situations where, yeah, you would want to talk to specifically the doctor or nurse. So that's a hard one. Okay. I missed something out here? Really?
It's quite a treasure. We'll have to make good use of this.
And with that... You know what? That is fair.
Don't get too far ahead.
That is
We all
fair.
need to slow down.
Alright, back to home base. And then I should talk to Murasame and Coco. Coco in particular will have some things I can buy. Yeah, I in general just hate cars. My parents have correctly assessed that, if possible, I would like to be chauffeured the rest of my life. But like, I don't like cars in general, and the gas prices and the insurance and the idiots I've seen on the road really just make me especially averse.
Make sure you. I've got it, sir.
Bye.
If you want it, I got it.
Gimme. And I'll be taking more anti-inhibit. Actually, no. I'll be taking ichor-coagulants this time.
Watch yourself.
Because I'm going to need those relatively soon. And I should probably just get the EO cutscene out of the way, huh?
I leave.
Please keep in mind that I already did every single vestige restoration on regular New Game,
Later.
so I don't particularly want to do it on New Game Plus as well. I will if I have to, but... No. Just no.
I'm here. Take it.
There we go. You know what? With how well Jack has actually been doing, I'm willing to give the Virgin Born an attempt, or some attempts. I believe it's gated room this time. The Virgin Born being the true final boss of this game. If anything is going to wall me in the base game, it is going to be this. This right here is what's going to wall me, if anything, in the base game. Jack has been doing surprisingly well. And I do mean surprisingly, considering he never performed... I've never had him perform as well as any of the other companions.
Watch yourself out there.
But... there we go. Once I actually hit Provisional Government Outskirts is when I'll go and do the side content. By side content, I mean the actual DLCs as well as the Void District Depths map. I still need to look into the demo for Code Vein 2. Because I believe there's a demo. If there is, I'll try that and then I'll give my assessment. I believe this was just a vestige, but I'll acquire it anyway.
Lost nearby.
Yeah.
All over.
Does even though you knew.
Goodbye. Thank you for reminding me. I need to look into the demo. One thing I am annoyed about is the fact that they apparently got rid of the companion system. Or rather, mutated it. A lot of people are mad about that specifically because companions were the main selling point of the original Code Vein. As well as the co-op property, oh dear, possibilities.
It's time.
Oh my. Are you kidding me? I should be a little more careful.
Lots of enemies around. Proceed with caution.
Oh well.
It's quite a pack.
Good riddance. I just want to get the missile. I'll respawn here. Yeah, apparently they decided to play around with a fusing with your followers mechanic. Which also meant that they completely nuked co-op. I've never actually used co-op. I've only used the individual companions. So that wouldn't really bother, that part wouldn't really bother me, but at the same time, I'm not sure how well I'd like the whole fusing with your companions thing. I haven't really heard anything about the story.
Hope you're ready.
That over there is pointless to grab, so we're just gonna take a left. I'm not gonna collect that. That is literally pointless in this specific scenario. Oh my. But yeah, I can add checking out the demo to the list. Oh dear. I really should have already added that to the list. Oh my, I just almost went right off the edge. Let's do that just to save Jack because I'm not exactly a very nice partner at the moment. Collect this. I'll be taking this as well. Moving on. I don't know what's over here. I don't remember. Oh, just a vestige.
It was necessary.
Just a vestige. Alright, back to the missile. Yeah, it is definitely weird to have a sequel, quote-unquote, that isn't connected. Especially when you stop and consider that this game is already connected to the fucking God Eater universe. So there's already connections that could have been elaborated on. Okay, now before I do the same thing I did with Nicola, let us put that on.
Very nice.
Alright, there you go.
Last main event.
If anything's gonna wall us, it's going to be this guy. Nice try. Hello, I hit dodge. Nice try. Yeah, that's ridiculous that they would do that. Oh my. Well, thankfully, I planned for sustainability.
Let me handle this. All else fails.
Nice try. Bye-bye. This guy gave me so many problems my first playthrough. Alright. Yeah, Jack's not doing a lot of damage. Oh my. Nope. We don't do that here. We do not do that here. I'm gonna need to reactivate a couple things in quick succession here. Jack, could you stop using your weakest attacks? Oh boy. Nice try. And now we dodge. Well, I was already dodging, but now Jack's gonna do even less damage. Hello? Oh my. Hello? I'm hitting.
Don't give in so easily. You're ready.
Yeah, this boss is really tough, but at the same time pretty cool. That said, please attack the correct person.
Take this.
I am literally doing nothing. Oh boy. Hello? I'm hitting. Oh dear. We're gonna have to deal with a third wave of that stupid blood phase. Yeah. Nice try. Okay. Actually got around to not taking a ton of damage this time. Yeah, whenever you're doing a Gilded Hunter fight, the objective is survive, really. You're not really supposed to do a ton to actually attack during that buffed phase,
A vestige.
as evidenced by the fact that the buff can run out. All of his damage resistances and damage itself become monstrous in that phase, so you kind of just have to wait for it to run out. Anyway, onwards to City of Falling Flame. We're making impressive time, actually. Like, what? Like, actually what? Well, again, that's the random aggro at work. The boss was targeting me as well.
Give your mind a break, too. And all else fails.
That... I've mentioned this before, but these... Every enemy in this game will just randomly... It's like they're on a timer. They can only stay focused on your partner for so long before they turn around and attack you, and vice versa. There is no way to fully draw aggro. Which is part of why characters that, for lack of a better phrase, are centered around trading aggro are so damn good in this game. I've mentioned before that Louis and Yakumo are the two that two companions I've had the most success with. And... Oh, Brenman! Hello! Thank you for the 5-stream streak. In Louis' case, it's because he trades aggro. He is
like a huge oven.
designed to get in there,
This place is way too hot.
take the enemy's attention for a little while. Ah! Oh dear. He is designed to get in there, take some aggro off of you, but at the same time get out of there quickly before they can do too much damage to him. Compare that, like, as far as the game's AI goes, like the game's coding, Louis is the most programmed like the enemies. And as a result, he ends up being really good for this game. Because he also switches targets. If there's multiple targets. If not, then
This place wears
he's
you down. Be sure to heal regularly.
then he is able to adapt to either the melee or ranged aspect incredibly quickly, whereas
Something useful?
the other companions are a little more weighted. I forgot I need to lower that ladder. If there's any board I'm going to get lost in, it's the City of Falling Flame. Let's just be real here. I'm not good at navigating this place. Yakumo is just really good because he does a lot of damage and can take a lot of hits. However, you do have to be a little more careful with Yakumo since he is entirely lacking a ranged option.
Fails.
Yeah, they're good for different reasons. Okay, just unlocked Jack. I'm probably gonna be hitting Crypt Spire at this rate. So, beware of spoilers, I guess? I was not expecting this to go as smoothly as it has.
What a terror.
There's a very real chance that next week I just start a new companion.
See.
Well, either next week or the week after. Just because of how quickly I've been going through this.
We can't fight on this obstacle course.
If you're looking for a carry, as I've said, Jack is by far the worst. However, that's not to say that Jack is without his uses, and he's not technically a bad companion. He just gets outshined, if that makes any sense.
That looks like it's first. Ready.
Ooh, nice going for Leechmonger. Or, well, on Leechmonger. Actually, wait, no, I should go collect the coffee. After Crown of Sand is Crypt Spire,
Gang.
and that is another wall, a potential wall. I probably won't be skipping the ending cutscene. Not gonna lie.
Lost lurking up above. Back into the heat.
I'm either going to get the bad or the neutral ending. Just run through. Leave me alone. Leave me be. Ah! What? Gabby! Gabby, that is not what I told you. We're just gonna run.
Let me handle this.
There we go. And that is City of Falling Flame traversed. I didn't go down any of the side paths, really, and I skipped a few pieces
See
of
that?
loot, but at
It's the
this
crypt
point,
we're
who even
after.
cares? Fair enough. Fen,
That's a
why
good
are you
idea.
barking?
Stay focused. You're ready.
Alright, Negan. Oh dear. What I usually use for soul grinding in Demon's Souls is the first Reaper found in the Ritual Path. The Ritual Path is 4-2, I believe. Oh my. Come on, Jack. The Reapers. Okay, Fen, what are you even doing? Why are you barking?
All else fails. No mistakes there. Would you
still
look
feel
at
that
that?
success was somewhere nearby.
Keep pushing forward. How about a break?
Alright, apologies. My dog was barking up a storm. Negan, the one that's crumbled is not the one I'm talking about. The Archstone that's crumbled. I'm talking about the Isle of Storms. That is World 4. And for bats... Okay, so there are 3 swords that I tend to gravitate towards. There's Blazing Claw, Ice Blood, and Enduring Crimson, which is Louis' sword, which I don't have on this character. Ice Blood is the best for a high dexterity, or for a dexterity willpower build. Blazing Claw is best for a high dexterity build. And Enduring Crimson, which is Louis' sword, it generally has the best stats of all one-handed swords. Just all around.
But some people, the thirst. Luckily, if you want it, I got it.
However, that might not fit everybody's build. Okay, I think 471 anti-inhibits might be a little over the top. Especially because I can't even use them unless I fail a lot.
Watch yourself.
So, at the end of the day, it really just depends on what you want for your character. Ice Blood and Blazing Claw are both really good. But only if you want to do elemental damage. If you don't want to do elemental damage, or you want to do lightning damage, go with a different weapon. Probably Enduring Crimson. I think you can put an Isis Chrome on it. Which... Negan, I just told you World 4 is the Shrine of Storms / Isle of Storms. It is not the crumbled one. It is the one right next to Valley of Defilement. The first Reaper in that world on the ritual path is what I typically use for grinding souls.
There's a path here, huh? All else fails.
Oh dear. And that's a lot faster than using the gargoyles.
That cut some of the chill. I can't see the bottom. We must be pretty high up.
So we're gonna go down here.
Wait right there.
No. I'm going to continue on. Really surprised Jack doesn't have any dialogue for this place. I get that canonically he was way ahead of us, but still. Every other area, he's got something to say at least.
I think we've arrived.
Hey, there's 2 of you. I'm surprised it actually allows for both of them to be loaded in at the same time. I guess Companion Jack and NPC Jack just have different models or something?
This place hasn't changed.
Well, one honestly kind of hilarious joke among the community
There should be a
is
path
that
connects over there.
Jack is the player's dad.
Pay close attention.
Maybe not
Place out
literally,
fast.
but
Don't lose too much blood here.
it is
The
funny.
sand steals. I hope you're ready.
Oh, that is... I am so glad I didn't accidentally hit anything with that.
Time for the party to begin.
Alright, considering how quickly Jack's been going around doing this, I think I am actually, as much as I think this is going to be a bad idea, going to attempt the Virgin Born. Which means I'll be going for the neutral ending. We'll see how he handles the throat.
There's something I want to see.
Oh my. Oh my, oh me, oh me, oh my, I do not want to die.
Concrete or rock.
I see Nightbot has gone Otten territorial. Well, I have it...
All else.
Like I said, I've got Nightbot set to flag some sneaky words.
Okay.
Well, yeah, there is a joke in the community that Jack is the player's dad.
Why am I all alone in a place like this?
Which really just makes what happens at the end of the player's memories even sadder, honestly. Because he very clearly didn't want to do that. But at the same time, he thought he was saving you. My favorite weapon. Do you mean specific weapon or weapon variant? Because those are two entirely different answers. I tend to prefer the moveset of the one-handed swords. Though for my actual favorite weapon, I have to go with Rubelite Piercer.
Be careful climbing.
It's not exactly a good weapon.
We'll have to go around.
It deals mostly blood damage, so it's resisted by the vast majority of things in the game.
You're ready.
But at the same time, the Piercer is just fun.
What? That was weak.
It's what I get for trying to iframe the ball. Why did I do that? I am dumb. I should have something else on that. Ooh. Actually, what should I do here? Because the successor of the throat does not use any elemental damage.
It's time.
Because she doesn't use elemental damage, any elemental walls are going to be completely useless against her. So what should I have instead? Actually, probably leak removal. Probably leak removal. Since I do know that she does leak, and my character is a very gift-heavy
You're
character.
someone I can trust to watch my back. Something useful?
Okay, so that might be a bit of a problem. That is not what I meant to do. Jack? Come on, I made sure to stop, I made sure not to press on the, or press the elevator button. Specifically so you can make your way over. Whoa, hi!
What's the plan? Are we going back down?
Okay. So now... let me go on. I'm gonna run past you. Even if I die, it's not really that big of a deal since I'm going to be dying right next to... essentially right next to the, missile. Okay, that's the spur. Hello? Thank you. Oh my. Leave me be, I'm just trying to collect some things.
Don't let them get behind.
And then I'll be on my way. Sorry, Jack. I'm a bit of a reckless fool. There we go, lost shard. There's a record over here, or is it a real? One of the two. Record. That's Davis. Oh dear. Did that just fall off a cliff? Okay. It is actually pretty rare for that thing to fall off a cliff.
Let's go.
I knew it was going to explode, and I made the calculated risk of just face tanking the blast.
Let me.
We're just gonna kick this down. collect this.
Hurts a bit, but
And then move on. I'm less worried.
Got this. No deal.
I'm honestly less, oh dear, worried about the duo boss at the top of Crypt Spire than I am the one that comes right after them. Oh, yeah. What do you even say in a situation like that? There have been...
Don't get too far ahead.
Yeah, passing is a hard one. Because on the one hand, there are a lot of cases where it is, at the end of the day, a good thing. Because they were suffering and now they are no longer suffering. But at the same time, you don't say that to a grieving family. You don't say that to a grieving family. That is it is insensitive, even though it is also empathetic. So considering that I'm like that way and I'm not in healthcare, I can't imagine how that awkward that is for you who is in healthcare. Alright, we're gonna actually do the skip-a-thon here.
Spin a thread of memory for me.
Because while I know Eva can be saved without this... Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Alright. Part of...
Please. Spin
Come
a
on.
thread of memory for me.
Can we just get through this, please? It's not like the people who are on ads are missing much right now. I doubt they're missing anything at all, really. Considering I'm just standing here, staring at a loading screen. Because this game is incredibly slow to load. Come on. Load. Please? I beg of you? Ha!
Please. Spin a thread of memory for
Last
me.
one. And yeah, Jack's been doing well enough because I haven't had to redo a single boss fight yet. So I'm going to actually... part of that might also be my own skill level at this point. I've gotten a lot better at dodging. Even though Gilded Hunter is an outlier. Fuck Gilded Hunter. Okay. Rescue Eva. Like, I love the cinematic part of this. But the run-up on...
Sleep for now. Hope you're ready.
Oh my.
Let me handle this.
Oh dear. Why do you want me to be leaking so badly? What? Again? Thank you for finally using a different attack. Oh my. What? This again? Really? Eva. Eva, you know other attacks. Eva! Welcome back, Bats. Welcome back. Got any good ads? Oh. Well, yeah, I have no words for that, actually. Eva, you know other attacks!
All else fails.
She was doing the grabby hands. Just constant grabby hands. I'm not even joking when I say she was spamming it. You are welcome, Negan. Although seriously, what even is your what kind of build are you even doing? Oh my. We're gonna do that. Just preemptive. Oh my. Well, at least she hasn't started back up with the grabby hands. Grabby hand spam was annoying. I mean, kinda useful, but at the same time annoying. Although she's weirdly focused on me, considering Jack is wailing on her. Oh my. Oh, grabby hands. Well done, Jack. Night. Okay, that explains why you have to grind magic for actually casting spells.
When I first...
Because if you had been... Yeah, okay, fair, you're not wrong. Alright, let's reunite the lovers.
The relics.
Let's reunite the lovers. And I've pivoted from the bad end to the neutral end because I think Jack can actually handle the final boss, as strange as that sounds. I did not... Going into this, I did not think that it was going to be possible, but now I've got a little bit of faith in him. Alright, we're gonna head over to Crypt Spire. And then pivot back into home base. Because I can give people stuff now. I have a bunch of gifts for them. Side note, I have not had to repeat a single boss fight yet. And I know it's not... I know that the companion scaling isn't really to blame for that.
Don't fall. I want to start this over. We'll have to make good use of this. No sign of the squad. That bastard Mito.
Alright. We're going to go back to home base. So... I am actually worried about the next boss. The reason I'm holding off on doing the DLCs for now is because the next two bosses are actually the ones that block the DLCs. If you have the DLCs and are on regular New Game, not New Game Plus, in New Game Plus the game just assumes you can handle it. We're gonna give you... You like coins?
Oh, you've got quite a prize there. Coins often express the will. You should look into it if you... You're a strange one. You're a strange...
I think you also...
Cologne. I don't...
Oh, okay, nope. I have to give that to someone else. Sorry. I forget what you actually like.
Oh, a cigar. I used to enjoy a good smoke. I'll just have a little taste. Don't need to turn it into a habit.
Do you like Mugarelli? Fair enough. Like, I don't remember what it is Jack likes.
Booger Alley. Did you ever watch that show? I can still remember the heroes, never backing down no matter what crisis faced them. I guess I still have something to learn from them.
Okay, cool. You only have 2 Ichor Blood anyway.
We done? The situation is caused.
Eva, where are you standing? Aha! You decided you wanted the patio.
I'm Eve. I'll be...
You like flower seeds?
Thank you. Don't get a chance to see proper flowers anymore. I hoped it flowered.
Coin 8... Really? Sushi tacos? I forgot about that one. But again, the only thing I really... Oh, right. Need from them is...
Geisha. They're so pretty. Of course, I might be...
I want the Iger
Did you
blood. I
find
can't
something?
really use it right
The
now.
loss of the...
With this run, Iger blood is the only way I'll be able to up my maximum Iger without changing a skill.
However, this is...
I still have 3 to get from you, and you also have these lovely little things. Okay.
Where did you... Yeah, I didn't... More get... That's...
'Cause you and Eva are the only ones that'll take this.
I think my sit... We would let... Thank you. These kids... I'll try not... I don't feel worthy.
I think this is a middling
I
one.
see.
Okay, nope. I should probably give... Who even takes the cologne? That's Coco, Murasame.
Wow. There were so many episodes, I couldn't remember them all. But I think I used to be really into it. I wonder how the hero's journey ended.
Okay. I still need to give you more things in order to get this stuff.
Find anything we need? You're a...
There's
And
something
now
in blood.
it's...
It's a symbol of trust.
I forgot to talk to you. I'm about to get his blood code. Oh boy.
Mitos, whatever will keep...
Okay.
Oh, this stuff's hard to come by. This is quite the...
Okay. Oh, for the cologne? Thank you. I'll just save those.
Okay.
But serious.
I have 3 more to get from you. You like powerful
It's
spices.
Are you...
Aromatic herbs is Mia. You like
You did,
coffee.
if you...
Do you like cheese?
I'm not sure you're...
No. Okay.
Some... I'll say... Oh, you read my mind. Oh, you read my... I'm not sure...
I'll take it because
Stop
it
by
gets
when you're in the
me
neighborhood. Go out there and get...
that.
I heard if it is, I don't know if it will help you, but I'm certain.
Okay, maybe I should have talked to these people beforehand.
Knowing that if we can.
Alright, you like herbs.
You're
That's fair.
the. That looks good. I'll have to. I know. You're. I'll have.
Okay, and then the rest of this... Oh boy. I'm gonna have to go back and get some things for Mia.
You see what you want. We're here to help.
Ew, I just want your Iker blood.
I would have thought they would make.
Okay, I need 3 more. Though...
There's things like. Set aside. I know it. Did you find you were going?
Yeah, I can't even use Iker blood unless I fail something 20 times.
Go on and take my blood code.
But I'd still rather have it than not, especially for future runs, considering even if Jack doesn't blow through my supply, someone else that I'm not expecting might.
Don't forget.
You like board game,
You need
paint, and stuffy.
Did I get the better? Make sure you get.
You're fascinating. It would be an honor
Did I
if you take
seriously?
mine.
I seriously
I'm
haven't
curious
talked
if
to
you
Davis since it became available. Okay. Just okay.
Honest. I think so.
Alright.
Satisfied? Please take.
With that done, embarrassing as it is, let's go back to the Crypt Spire entrance. Crypt Spire itself is going to be a little rough. Please keep in mind that I'm not going back and doing
Something
side
strange.
quests.
The government should have tight security, but
I'm gonna actually want the elemental wall for this.
let's go. We'll keep going, no matter who stands in our way. One of Mito's toadies. Knock him out of the way. Hope you're ready.
What makes this place... Oh dear. Or the reason I say this place is going to be rough is because it's linear and progress is actually blocked by things you have to kill. You progress too far without killing a certain enemy and you have to backtrack and find whatever enemy you missed. And it happens multiple times. The result is that Crypt Spire ends up being pretty dangerous. Regardless of whether you're expecting it or not. Thanks for the focus, I guess? Alright, closing in on the first mandatory enemy. That I can skip because it's nothing important. Well, I can just run right past these, so. Yeah. That is entirely possible. Alright, there's an NPC in here, but I'm not going to talk to him. There we go. It is entirely possible. I have personally never actually fallen off the tower as far as I can remember. But that is always a
Another
risk.
unexpected hindrance.
Okay.
Something useful?
Back up.
Don't get too far. That's a good idea.
Just gonna do that. And then we go over here. I believe I need to, yep. Because it's that door that opens. And first mandatory enemies up there. Probably a good idea to take this one out though. Jack? I was about to say, Jack, do not fucking fall.
I hope we can use this height to our advantage. Wait, the Lost are here.
Yeah, nothing we can really do about that. Except kill this one. Because this one's mandatory for some reason. Okay, Jack, I need to not do that.
Watch your health.
Jack, just kill the one. We only have one that actually needs to die. Unfortunately, it's the biggest thing in the room, but it is only the one thing that needs to die. Ah, boy. Come on. We're just gonna do that. Yeah, this room can be kind of a pain in the ass with this kind of run. Oh my. Thank you, Jack. Yeah, that one, because of the bloodstained key, is actually mandatory to take out, which does make it a little annoying. Bright side, though, I think the key it's used is literally right here. Yeah. So you're not very likely to get past that thing without that point without the key. You're not very likely to have to backtrack much. Just a hunch. Up there is the Mistle Root, which Mistle Root is unlimited vivifier.
Watch out for an ambush.
And I never really...
Stay focused. You're perceptive.
I don't really use vivifiers that much.
Hey, what'd you do to the captain? Would you look at that?
And because I don't really use vivifiers that much, I don't use Mistle Root that much. However, for anybody who does end up needing to backtrack and use vivifiers, that's really handy.
We're nearing the ceiling.
Okay.
3 of them, huh? I'm game.
Oh boy. Is this locked? Locked, yes. Oh my. we're gonna do that.
Choose the right time to heal. I hope you're ready. Very nice.
Come on. As long as I stay in this corner, the other one won't aggro. Which is a really weird interaction, but hey, I'll take it. You don't have the key. Do you have the key? Oh my. Ah! Nice try. Also, nice try. Oh my, oh me, oh me, oh my. Perhaps I should have rested. Jack. Okay, we're gonna back off. We are going to back off.
Don't get too aggressive.
Well, next time I hit a loop around, I am going to be going back to the damn missile.
That's a good idea.
Okay. You, over here. You actually need to die in order to progress this area, because this area is, for some reason, locked by actual enemies. That said, I'm pretty sure this is an elevator that takes me back down to where I want to be anyway. There we go. I just need to kick down the ladder, and then I think I am actually going to use the Mistle Root just to save myself a little bit of walking.
That connects the path.
Literally just to save myself some walking here. And we're going to rest so that it saves. Because this game only saves when you rest at a missile.
One of Mito's toadies. Knock him out of the way. Hope you're ready.
Ah! Didn't think it had the angle for that, but okay. Okay. Unpleasant, but it happens. All right. Come on, Jack.
Looks like it's still operational.
I do actually try to wait for my companion. Even though they are computers, it just seems mean not to.
have to make good use of this.
And now... I should send this back down just in case.
Sometimes it's still running out all this time.
You learned that the hard way? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
The path branches here.
Yeah, I found that out the hard way as well. Which is why I try to mention it anytime it comes to mind. Okay, Jack, I need you. That... Alright. Oh, right, this one actually isn't blocked by an enemy. At least not literally, just physically.
All else fails.
Well, it's not held by an enemy, it's literally blocked by an enemy. Ha! Good fucking riddance. Yeah, that's fair.
Find an opening and heal.
Oh, shit. Bright side, he teleports to the top. I swear I try to wait for my followers. Alright. That is a very quick run through of Crypt Spire. I did not go through and get all of the items. So if you want items... Yeah. We're gonna go back to home base and spend these... or this haze. Because I'm not allowed to level. So, yeah. I feel like it is worth pointing out that this run operates on the assumption of endgame gifts and gear. If you want one that is authentically from the beginning, go check out my But I'm the Help run. This is more about seeing if companions can do it, as opposed to if it's possible to just go the entire game without doing a single point of damage yourself.
If you want it, I got it.
Because that, like, from scratch. This run assumes...
Go out there and give...
This run assumes late game gear, because this comes from your blood code. This is a late game blood code. This comes from the Ishtar blood code. That is either found in the DLC or the Tower of Trials, which is either late or post game. That is a DLC thing. That is a late game thing. That is paid content. And that is DLC. Oh, and this is also either DLC or post game. So most of what I'm using at the moment is actually late game gifts. And of course I have late game gear equipped as well. Not much can be done about that. Literally the only companion that you can have the entire game without actually without doing the new game plus is Louis anyway. It is possible to just run past everything and get to Louis. Let's rest again just to reset in case. It is possible to run past everything and start the game from scratch with Louis. Like, just having Louis deal damage. But that's kind of what or almost what I did in, the other one, because I did use Louis for most of it.
Focused.
Louis was pretty much my baseline. Oh my. Oh my. Well. Yeah, this is what you have to look forward to when you log back on next, if you've gotten this far. Oh dear. This is why I make sure I have a means of healing. Why did I do that? I realized as I clicked it how stupid that was. I'm beholden to cooldowns. Oh, yeah. This is what you have to work with. This is what you have to look forward to. And this is the one where the aggro switching really... Oh dear. Messes with me. Cannoneer is relatively easy to keep an eye on. Blade Bearer moves around a lot. For a first playthrough, you can pick the right character to help you out. The one I think I actually ended up beating this one with EO. When I did my companions only, so EO should do really well. Louis can do increased damage to Blade Bearer, whereas Mia can do increased damage to Cannoneer. Yakumo is pretty solid for this. Oh my. And then, honestly, just try to focus one of them. Io is a very solid tank character, kind of like Giacomo. But she does tend to put herself in situations where she uses a juiced up version of restorative offering called Sympathetic Boon.
This could be it for me.
Sympathetic Boon restores more health to the player when she uses it. However, it also takes more of her health to use. Generally speaking, rule of thumb whenever you're choosing a companion for this game, is to check Louis first and then figure out what parts Louis doesn't excel at.
Very nice. Die like a dog.
Well, at the moment, I am Jack's health bar, so I've got to be careful. I'm not gonna do the attack buff at this point. Yeah, she definitely gets herself killed easier. That's not to say she can't be helpful. It's just you have to be a little more conscious about it with her. Oh dear. Okay. There we go. Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I don't want to do the attack buff at this point. Oh dear. Yeah, that's fair.
Still have some regeneration in you. Heal up. Fight.
Nice try, Blade Bearer. Oh dear. Damn it. Well, that's one attempt down. I'm actually gonna keep a tally. I hit 20 and I'm allowed to start using consumables.
See, you're awake.
That is my first boss death of the run. The other deaths I've had have been to sheer
Change
stupidity.
of tactics.
When Jack runs out of... Actually, I might not want that at all. I may want to swap to Eos.
Better than neglecting your equipment, I guess.
Alright, we're gonna actually go more defensive here because while
right
Jack
there.
doesn't have the best damage, he is kind of already a glass cannon, so I want defensive buffs for him. Let's see here.
This reminds me of Operation Queenslayer.
We're gonna want fire protection, frost protection, and probably lightning weapon, because neither of them are really all that weak to lightning weapon and or resistant to lightning, and I don't have to worry as much with that. We're also going to go with Vow of Ichor because even though it reduces my health, it gives me a higher Ichor count. Oh, wait, shoot. Okay. Where is it? I'm gonna need to go with Blood Sacrifice over Elemental Wall.
Don't get
Because
too far ahead.
even though Elemental Wall is technically or actually, wait, hang on. Willpower S. What is my willpower? Not close enough to try that.
Got the right gear? That's a good idea. All else fails.
Okay, you've been hit already, so I can put up the barrier again. The most you can have, I think, at this point, I think, is 9. It's either 8 or 9. Or, well, by the time you hit these two. But that, one of those regens could come from within the spire itself. I am pretty much constantly using Ichor at this point. Yeah, if you don't end up finding your 9th regen but in the Crypt Spire, then honestly look it up. You might have missed one, or I could be misremembering. Oh my. Come on. In case you haven't noticed, I'm playing I'm playing a lot more defensively than I had been. Because these two need you to play defensively. Yeah. The Crypt Spire bosses are really difficult to manage. Oh my. Well, that's 2 regens down, and Cannonier's only at like half health. Oh my, oh me, oh my. Oh my. Well, Cannoneer... I have to dodge them both. Because Cannoneer is where those red circles are coming from. The fast one in this case is better though, because I'm using some late game equipment that, or well, not equipment, but gifts that really make sustainability less of an issue. Provided I can get proper dodges against Blade Bearer. So she's honestly the one I'd prefer to be dodging. That was bad luck. You know what focus is, right? In this game? Oh, shit, shit, shit. I got caught there. That was unfortunate. That one, there was nothing I could do there. That was just unfortunate.
Moving.
Okay, actually, hold on. What does this need? It needs Vitality B. And this one needs... Okay, so I just need Mind C, Vitality B. Nope, Ribcage isn't gonna cut it. Even though, as far as willpower goes, that would actually be really nice. Perseus. No. What about Emir? Actually?
Do your thing. I'll keep you covered.
Actually, Emir. Emir is actually really good for this. At least for what I have in mind. Because with that, I can use Ica Regeneration. Mind B is required. Crap. I won't be able to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go with Modest Offering and Restorative Offering. So no Sympathetic Boon. But... and no wall either. But supposedly, the Iker one is going to help.
Wait right there.
Again, Emir is actually a DLC blood code, so that would not work in this case if you were doing this normally.
All else fails.
Okay, that's actually a really nice amount of Iker I'm getting here. Of course, I have to be a little more careful with how much I spend. Okay, we're actually gonna go with blood sacrifice here. Oh dear. That could have been bad. Just for as much Iker restoration as possible. Oh my. Yeah. I understand that. I've always found the Crown of Sand extremely punishing. Because I've pretty much always done mage builds. Blood sacrifice. Absolutely fucking needed. For any Iker heavy build. If you can do cleansing light, do cleansing light. Like, cleansing light is worth sacrificing 2 slots for. Simply because of how good it is. Or, well, okay, cleansing light and, oh dear. Nice try, Blade Bearer. Oh dear. But I'm not even kidding when I say the Blood Sacrifice Cleansing Light combo is good enough that it's generally worth sacrificing 3 slots for it. Because blood sacrifice takes some of your health for Iker. But cleansing light will restore some of that health automatically over time. Only up to a certain percentage of what you lost. But when you're sacrificing your own health for Iker, that is just way too good to pass up on. That said, because I don't really have much in the way of, or well, I don't have any damage I can do anyway, I'm sacrificing the vast majority. Oh dear. I'm sacrificing actually a lot of slots just for Iker. Alright, and I am officially Jack's health bar. I'll go over why I chose certain things in a minute here. Because this is a... Okay. Yeah, cleansing light will actually just restore some of your health no matter what. So if your build has the stats for it, just take a slot for cleansing light. Oh, damn it. Well, that is officially a dead run. Though it was a good attempt. So, granted, the blood code I'm using right now, Emir, is a DLC blood code. That you cannot get until you've gotten past this point. You can, however, use Cleansing Light, Blood Sacrifice, Foul Blood Barrier, Ice Armor, and Flame Protection. Everything in this top bit, plus Cleansing Light and Sympathetic Boon, you can use. Oh, you could also use Vow of Iker, though if you're not playing a caster, I don't recommend Vow of Iker. I would actually recommend, like, Health Boost over that. This is just a situation where I need as much Iker as I can get. So, without...
That's a good idea.
We're just gonna blow all of our stuff here to prove a point. Without Cleansing Light, you have to use your regens to get back your health whenever you use Blood Sacrifice. And if you get too low, you just stop being able to use Blood Sacrifice at all, and you'll have to heal anyway. If you use Cleansing Light first, and then Blood Sacrifice, you don't lose as much health. You still have to... It is still technically a net loss. However, you can keep going for a lot further. Why do I have 19 haze? Where did that haze come from? Alright.
All else fails.
So the rest of my build is stuff you're not technically supposed to have yet. I just have because because even though I'm not doing New Game Plus difficulty, I am technically in New Game Plus. I just didn't see a point in doing New Game Plus difficulty when Jack's damage wasn't going to scale properly. It was already going to be an uphill battle for this poor guy. Oh my. But Bats, you know what focus is, correct? You never answered me on that. Granted, that could just be because you weren't around. Okay, focus is that blue bar. It fills up whenever you land, or well, whenever you dodge. And it has to be a perfect dodge. I feel like I should preface it with that. Or take damage. Normally, it doesn't really matter all that much. However, launch attacks will only work when you're focused. And there's certain gifts you can have equipped that are focus exclusive. For example, oh dear. Two of the ones I have, one of them restores health when I get focused, and one of them restores Ichor when I get focused. So every time that bar fills up, I'm getting Ichor and health back. I'll re-explain. Come on, I just need... There we go. I don't mind explaining it when you're back. I know you can't hear me right now, but this is important, so I will explain it. Oh boy. I can never dodge that properly. Hello? Thank you. Oh dear. Oh my. Just let me know when you're back. Wait, what even? What hit me? What hit me that caused the focus? I'm not exactly complaining. But at the same time, I'd like to know. Ah, damn it. You get a bunch of Ichor from this, even if it's not... Oh, damn. Oh, I've been forgetting to take a tally. Is this 3 or 4? Nope, you're fine. But I have like half my build essentially dedicated to getting me Ichor back. One of my passive gifts gives me health when I enter a focused state, and the other gives me Ichor when I enter a focused state. Oh my. You can't organically get either of these early on, unfortunately. One of them is DLC and the other is...
Nice.
Oh dear. Yeah, one of them is DLC and the other is just way late game.
Let me handle this.
Nice try. Well, yeah. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to revive Jack before... Yeah. Well, one of the Ichor ones I have is... Oh dear. Or, well, most of these stuff I have that actually restores my Ichor is DLC. Hello, Kay. My pronouns today are he, they. How you doing? Jack, please wait to die until I have cleansing light back up. Oh dear. Yeah, this might not be doable for him. Jack was steamrolling the game up until this point, but...
Let me
Oh my. Nice try. Okay, as long as... Jack!
find an opening and heal. Still have some damage.
Nice try. Oh, thank you. Just need one of these two bozos down. And we'll have this. Nope, 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 nope.
Let me.
Okay. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Come on. Oh boy. You think I'm not locked in? This is bad, this is bad. Damn it. You think I'm not locked in?
Are you fully conscious?
I think that's like that was like attempt 4. This might be possible, but I've got to be a little more careful with Jack's health. I haven't been very good about keeping tally, and I don't want to overdo it, so we're going to say that's attempt 4. I'm not allowed to use actual consumables until attempt 20. No, no, no. It is entirely possible that I locked in Avon loses here. These two... The white dots are where my feet have gone. Do you see how many white dots are in that room?
Everything ready?
That's a good idea. All else fails.
Well, that happened. Jack, come on. Oh boy. Oh dear. Thank you. Oh my. Jack, what are you doing? Kay just wants to see me rage quit something. Which isn't very likely. Okay, this is bad. Actually, I need... Come on. I need you to do the actual sword swings, please. Actually, let's do that. I take a little bit of damage, but the focus is worth it. I genuinely don't understand what your, oh dear, obsession with pretending I'm not actually me is. That was bad, that was bad, that was very bad. These two are the first actual endgame boss. Or late game boss. Oh no. Damn it, what am I supposed... You get caught in that, you're just dead. Just straight up dead.
You up?
Okay. Okay? This might come as a shock to you, but depending on what run I'm doing, Blade Bearer and Cannoneer are worse than the Godskin duo.
Don't get too far ahead.
Godskin duo suck, But they suck consistently. Well, here's the issue. I should have added another tally to the board. I'll add 2 after this. I'll be allowed to use consumables once after I do hit 20. And this run he is. Oh dear. I can't actually control Jack. He's just sort of doing his own thing. And I have to try and make that work for me. Without dealing any damage myself. Couldn't have waited to throw that down, Cannoneer? I'm trying an absolutely insane strategy here, but we'll see how it turns out. Come on, Cannoneer, wait! Your fire pit is actually really good for getting focus back. Oh dear. Which is 10 Iker for me. Like I said, it is an absolutely insane strategy, but if it works, it works. Nice try, Cannoneer. So, you see how Cannoneer summons those little AoE things? I'm walking into them on purpose. Because they get me blue bar. When I get blue bar, I get more health. I get health back, and I get some of my spell casting ability back. So I am literally cooking myself in order to have some better sustainability for this fight. What? Oh dear, dear, oh dear, dear, oh dear. Kay, in general, that is a question I do not answer because I've had some really bad experiences with admitting friendship. Figure it out yourself from context clues. Okay. Okay, don't ask anybody else. Figure it out for yourself and then keep the answer to yourself.
Let me handle this.
Oh my. Okay, and now we're actually going to start getting into a part where I've got to be a little more cautious. Oh, damn it. Well, the problem here, Kay,
You have to stay calm.
is that you are a troll, and so you're probably going to twist it, especially given how you reacted when you found out I was ARO. I don't give straight answers to that in general because I have had some really bad situations, or, well, really bad friend betrayals in the past. I don't want to go into it. It just pisses me off. So I will not outright say whether or not somebody is my friend. That is just something I will not do. Not unless there is several years of Rappert and I have met them multiple times in person. Then I'll consider it. Or, well, then I'll consider admitting it. However I feel beforehand, I'm not going to talk about. But, however you feel in that regard is valid in its own way. I just don't want you asking around on that front because you are a troll and you like to twist things. And this is a matter I don't want to be trolled about. Oh, you have been very chill today. But this is an outlier. Normally, by now, you've tried to get under my skin or, oh dear. Banned something. Or just constantly redeem the, redeem that I have. Specifically for people who Twitch is not letting type. Thank you for the redeem, Kay. What? I can't exactly turn off the volume in the middle of a boss fight. I'll mess around with that after this attempt. And it is going to be 5 minutes of absolutely terrible attempts, by the way, since most of how I react is through audio. Okay, yeah, this is the K I'm used to. Oh, come on, Cannoneer. You couldn't have chosen a better time to do that. A time when I could actually use the fire pit. Aha! I can use the fire pit. True, you haven't made any comments about Alphax. Jack, how did that even happen? You aren't. Or, well, you are trusted to come in and be an absolute nuisance. Does that count? Hello? Oh dear. That's not useful right now, Cannoneer. Problem with that, K, is that this game has random aggro. It's a good thought. It genuinely is a really good thought, okay? But this game has a weird aggro system. And because of the weird aggro system, you can't really guarantee that anybody's going to attack anybody. welcome in. How are you today? Okay, troll is not a title. It is a state of being that you seem to relish in. Oh dear. Well, I'm doing better since I started my absolutely insane plan. Glad to hear you're doing great, TJ. Alright, my first regen, Jack. As long as one of these bozos gets taken down, I can deal with the other. Oh my, oh my, oh me, oh my. We're gonna do that. We're gonna back off. Because I know that's gonna happen. Okay. Come on, Jack. Can you live, please? Oh my. This is bad. Okay. Oh dear, Jack. Where is the fire pit? I need the fire pit. Okay. Oh dear. Not good, not good, not good. Really bad. Oh dear. I am trying to not use my healing items unless absolutely necessary. No. Okay. It's not infinite. It is entirely possible for me to lose here. And I just did. Damn it. Alright, next attempt I'll have to try without sound. If he dies before both of my revives are off cooldown, then I lose. If either one of my revives is on cooldown when he dies, I just lose because I can't do damage. Alright, 5 minutes no sound. I'm gonna leave it on in OBS, but I will turn it off in monitor. Which is really fucked. But okay, let's try this. Just let me set the timer. Like, it is still... Like, it's muted on my end. OBS has two settings. It has monitor... when it comes to volume, OBS has the two things. It has monitor and output. You can mute either one of them, neither of them, or both of them.
That's a good idea.
In my case, I've been listening with the same... I've been listening through OBS the entire time, so so if I mute the output, or sorry, if I mute the monitor, then that mutes it for me. So you guys can still hear this, I can't. Which is really fucking trippy. But I don't want to put all of you on mute because that would just be not as enjoyable, because these two actually do have decent resolution. That just to try and prolong the amount of time until Jack needs his health bar. This is really fucking cursed. This is actually so cursed. There we go. You really couldn't have chosen a better time to do that, huh, Gannon? need to try and keep Cannoneer specifically in my sights. Blade Bearer is actually easier to dodge without the sound. Come on. Can't you do the fire pole? Thank you. That is a ridiculous strategy, but it works. Specifically for this build, which is technically New Game Plus, is do not try this if you don't have the correct, or well, you can try it for, well, Jack only gets this, these two isn't going to go well. Without, more sustainability. You can try it. Damn, it's not close enough. I'm trying to prolong the amount of time until either Jack or I need to totally try it out to work. I mean, you're welcome to. You won't be able to do this exact build though. A lot of what I've got going on right now is late before endgame. And as a result, only really possible at this point because of New Game Plus. Which is part of why I keep mentioning that it's New Game Plus. These two are quite literally blocking it. Ah! Okay, I'll finish the rest of this attempt with no sound because I don't think I can really force my eyes, or I don't think I can really force my eyes off the screen. You don't have the patience or reflexes, that's fair. That is fair. I just blew an entire 5-minute redeem. On this. Oh dear. I'm just gonna leave it for the rest of the attempt because, yeah, these two are kicking ass. Okay, that could be anything, really. I'm not even joking. Try to hit things hard is most damage in I've built. Please. Cannoneer, thank you. Oh wait, you use one-handed sword, correct? Well, if you're using Blazing Claw, you're gonna want willpower anyway. Because I think that scales off of willpower. I did that. Like, actually, why? That so that you don't get as unfortunately, I literally can't do anything about Jack right now. Jack definitely needs more damage, but the only method I can really do to reliably get him more damage would be to sacrifice some sustainability, which is not good for him.
Let me handle this.
You outright... I wasn't kidding when I said that companions scale on the area. Come on, as long as one of these two gets taken out soon. Oh shoot, he must be out of his regens or something. Okay, plan B then. I didn't notice that. Oh, nope. Kind of. Jack's whole thing, as far as companions go, is that he buffs you. His whole thing is that he's a slightly more buff-oriented Louis. I'm technically not using him the way he's supposed to be used. And that is kind of the crux of this challenge. That said, it's been a lot easier than I thought it was going to be so far. I thought he was dead there, so I killed him. That was a mistake. At this point, I really should just wait for him to die because, go. Yeah. Every companion has one thing that they really, or well, not really, but one thing that they're supposed to do. And while it's possible for them to be used outside of that niche, you do have to keep the niche in mind. Which is why I say that Jack is probably the worst companion you can possibly use if you want a hyper fairy. Jack! Go after Cannoneer, please. At this point, just go after Cannoneer. You've already got him almost dead. Yeah, Jack does a decent amount of damage on his own, but the real thing with him is that he's supposed to act as a buff for the player. Okay, cool. Now we've just got Blue Bear down. Or to get Blue Bear down. Which shouldn't be that hard. Because now we can focus on her instead of having to deal with her and Cannoneer at the same time. Let's try. Why did I do that? She does not do fire damage this time. Okay. I'll bring it up later, but primarily when people are doing one-shot builds in this game, like you kill a boss in one hit, Jack is the preferred companion for that. So it's not that he doesn't have his uses, it's that he's he's got a niche, and outside, he has a huge niche actually. Outside of that niche, he's not the greatest. Well fucking done, Jack. Alright, let me just turn the music back on for myself. Okay. And look. Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna swap back to something else in a bit, but Fatal Surge. A communal gift with Jack. Increases attack and reduces stamina usage, sacrifices regen. The communal gift, Fatal Surge, paired with a couple other things, is what a lot of people use for their one-shot builds. Okay. Okay, I need to swap to a different blood code because this one isn't going to cut it. This one is not going to cut it. Okay, Mito does blood damage, but honestly the inhibit removal is going to be huge here. Good grief with gravy on top. Yeah, those two are often stated to be the toughest boss in the base game. I tend to have more trouble with the guy after them. But I can definitely see how they got that reputation. I can definitely see how they got their reputation. Not particularly looking forward to the Depths version. Okay, so those two did actually wall me for a while. Did I already get you?
Yep.
Okay.
Make sure you...
Coco, I need things.
If you want it, I got it.
I need... Actually, I'm gonna buy some of these because I know that I'm going to be going through again.
Go out there and...
I'm gonna be using this character for pretty much all of my specific companion-only runs, so I may as well just... Okay, the depth map version of them is worse. And the guy after them I have more trouble with because I tend to have more trouble with because I play as a mage. Okay, I'm actually going to scribble out my tally because I'm going to need new. And then I'm going to give this guy a couple of tents. Those two walled me for a while, actually. I think those two might have had me for over an hour. It was really weird fighting them without sound.
I hope we can discover something.
I've never done that before. It was weird. Oh shoot, I kept forgetting to go back to
Leave the
Karen.
rest to us. Let's go bring Mito
Oh
to
well.
justice. Moving.
Oh crap. I forgot about how quickly that triggers. I was hoping to get some buffs before I went in. Oh well.
All right, it's time all else fails. Let me finish.
Oh dear. We're not doing that today. We are just not doing that. Why are you doing so little damage, Jack? Okay, this is probably why I've never really had too much in the way of success with using him in the past. No. No. No, 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 no. We don't do that here. No, Mito, Mito, we don't do that here. Yeah, we actually kill him here. But he's also one of the toughest bosses for me, typically. Oh, fair enough. I hope the dentist visit goes well. Have an excellent day, Kay. Back off, Mito. I don't want anything to do with you and your inhibit.
You're ready.
Yeah, the problem with Mito is that he can literally just shut off your build. This man literally has an off switch to any build you could possibly come up with. Or, well, most builds. There's one specific exception. But even then... But I'm trying to not deal with his absolute bullshit, so... Yeah, inhibit... Inhibit shuts off your ability to use active gifts. It completely blocks off your Iker. Yeah. Every single one of his attacks does inhibit build-up.
Too slow.
Oh, damn it. Which is why anytime I get hit, I'm spending 2 Iker to just get rid of the inhibit buildup. Damn it.
Very nice.
Or, well, maybe not all of his attacks, but the vast majority of them have inhibit buildup. We're just not doing that. You think I'm trying, Jack?
Too slow.
Okay. Let's do that. Oh, damn it.
You're mine. Too slow.
Forgot about that attack. Oh no.
Right.
Do that. That's pretty much the kind of fight Mito encourages. Yeah, I'm fucked.
Sorry. Don't give in so easily. Very nice.
Nice try.
I can see the finish line. It's tough.
You're mine.
Nice try. Okay, what is going on? I'm not usually having this little issue with Mito. Mito is normally scary.
Let me handle this.
See you dodge this. Too slow.
Normally Mito's scary. What's going on? Okay. Oh crap. heal Jack there. Well fucking done, Jack. Okay, that... Yeah. You'll get to watch the cutscene for yourself, Bats, when you actually go to kill him. But yeah, normally I find him tougher than Bladebearer and Cannoneer, but in this specific case, he wasn't.
Wait right there.
Which is absolutely insane, but oh well. I already went down below and got that stuff, so it shouldn't respawn. The reason I said, oh fuck, I didn't go get Karen, is because Karen, if you return to her after each successor, she has pure blood. But if you return to her after Eva, she has her blood code.
Don't get too far ahead.
Let's see what happens today. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I wish you luck on that one. The Mito fight is rough. A boss that's that strong that can utilize inhibit is... yeah. You really do just have to play around them. Last time I did support only, I think my winning character was EO.
We can go up from here.
Jack held up surprisingly well once I realized that because of my New Game Plus abilities, I could just use the Cannoneer's own AoE against him.
Be on guard. We're making progress.
Gonna collect this,
We'll have
head
to
back
make
to
good use of
base,
this.
and then I think I'm gonna call it today.
Covenant. Silva.
Well, they took me anywhere from 7 to 10 attempts this time. Which is actually really surprising. I thought Jack was going to do much worse. Bladebearer and Cannoneer are the reason I was going to eventually allow myself items at all. Which is saying something. But yeah, I'm going to call it there. If you're interested in anything I've done up until this point, you can check out my YouTube channel. Oh, sorry. I try to upload stuff same day. That hasn't been able to happen lately because YouTube is slowing down. And I group my runs by playlist so they're easier to find. If you're interested in seeing my announcements, I post them to my stories here on Twitch, to YouTube, and currently to Instagram. If you would like to see my clips in an easier fashion, I post them to YouTube, currently to TikTok, though the more I think on it, the more that might be going away. And currently also to Instagram. Links to all that are in the chat now, though if you don't want to check it out, that is entirely up to you. You have to beat 7 to 10. Do not try to hold yourself to that record, okay? Do not try to hold yourself to 7 to 10. Bladebearer and Cannoneer are absolute menaces. And that can cause... expect to be there for a while. Expect to be there for at least an hour. If you've made it this far and are curious to see where I go from here, why not drop a follow? It takes but one button press, and you can always change your mind if you decide my content isn't for you. Ad break. Can you hear me, Bats? Oh boy. Tomorrow I should be starting a co-op challenge run of Bloodborne with Magnifico. He is going to be only able to use trick weapons, and I am only going to be able to use firearms. I'm going to have to double check with him to see if Flame Sprayer counts. because I don't think it will. But at the same time, I need to check to make sure either way. Thursday and Friday, it's back to Night Witch, or the Night Witch. I will be trying to beat that. And if I can't, then oh well. I am just going to call it quits and get what I'm assuming to be the bad ending. Monday and Tuesday, I'll be back to this run. And I'm thinking I'll actually pivot into DLC stuff. Or, well, maybe not specifically DLC, but DLC and depth map stuff. Just because this is when I typically go and pivot into DLC. Let's actually go buy some stuff from Coco over here.
If you want it, I got it.
Gonna want the venom.
Go out there and get...
But yeah, I'll pivot into DLC and depths map stuff, which I've only got 4 depths maps I'm actually going to attempt. I'm going to try the DLCs and I'm going to try Void District. Those are the only 4. I'll be doing that on Monday and Tuesday, and we'll see what happens next Wednesday because there's no stream Thursday and Friday, and depending on when we're going to be getting going, I might not be streaming Wednesday either just because I got to pack. Okay, who are we raiding? Who are we raiding? Alright, Karato and Alucard are playing a co-op game. It looks like, I think it's called We Were Here Together. Either that or they coordinated stream names. So we're going to say hi to them. If you're interested in that, stay tuned. That said, happy time zones, everyone. And I hope you all have an excellent day.